Welcome to another episode. Welcome to a Thanksgiving Eve episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Every single day, y'all. Every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now rocking with the best. And since you are rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank everyone for tuning in to chat it up about Iowa State tomorrow afternoon on Thanksgiving Day. It's going to be a good one. We got a good one today, y'all. Top 15 matchup. Top 15 in the matchup analysis of Iowa State versus South Carolina women's basketball, done only the way Captain Will can do. Iowa State currently is ranked the 15th best team in the country, according to the AP poll. They're currently ranked 15th in the country, but they have not played a top 50 team. That's something to think about, actually. They lost to Northern Iowa by 12 points. Northern Iowa might be in the top 100. Potentially might be in the top 150, but they're not a good basketball team. But they lost. In that basketball game, Northern Iowa shot 49% from the field. They shot 48% from the three. And they defeated Iowa State. But make no mistake about it. Iowa State is a really good basketball team. Are they warranted a top 15 ranking? We will see tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 p.m. on Fox before the Dallas Cowboys take on the New York Giants. They couldn't get a better on NFL. Y'all can get a better game than North Carolina. What was this game? The Giants, New York Giants, and the Cowboys couldn't get a better game on Thanksgiving. Good luck with that. Iowa State, of course, is led by Audie Crooks. She is a wonderful basketball player. She's 6'3". She's dominant in the post. And the last time we played a team that had a dominant post player was the last game against UCLA. Now, Audie Crooks is not 6'7". She's 6'3". But she is an excellent basketball player. Offensive rating for Iowa State is about 48th in the country. Yeah, that's solid, y'all. The field goal percentage is high, 53rd in the country. 2-point percentage is 33rd, and the 3-point percentage is 91st in the country. Their assists, they average 22 assists per basketball game. They have a high assist to turnover ratio because they have a young lady, their point guard, Ryan, is averaging 9 assists per basketball game. Now, a lot of those assists are to Crooks and to Addie Brown, but they are 9 assists per basketball game. And it has been working all year long. They don't commit a lot of turnovers. They take care of the ball. They get easy baskets. They are a great offensive basketball team. And it starts in the post. It starts with 6'3", Audie Crooks. It starts with 6'2", Addie Brown. They are the gatekeepers to South Carolina winning this basketball game. They are dominant in the post. Audie Crooks is averaging 25 minutes, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Yeah. Her offensive rating is really good. Her defensive rating is 82. 25% of Iowa State's field goal attempts come from her. Their offense is post-centric. Addie Brown, 6'2", like I said, averaged 27 minutes. Also averaging 16 points, 9 rebounds. Those two players are averaging 38 points, 17 rebounds, about 6 assists, a couple of blocks per game. We have a situation at the University of South Carolina women's basketball with this team. If we don't play our brand of basketball, and I'm talking about the brand of basketball that we've been playing for the last 5-6 years, this could be a problem for us. And these two post players could give us work. Like I mentioned before, Ryan, 5'11" guard, average about 29 minutes, shooting about 40% from the field, 30-some% from the 3-point line, but is 9 assists every single game, which currently is leading the country. Last time I checked, 2 steals. She's going to put pressure on offense. She's going to put pressure on our defense, I should say. She is. She got good size. And she knows the right positions, the right times to feed it to Audie and Addie. They have a couple other guards. Hare, who's 5'9", 23 minutes, 9 points. Jackson's 5'9", 23 minutes, 5 points. But their bulk of their offense, and real talk, they play basically 6 players. They do. They play 6 players, and then they might filter in a player or two accordingly. But the bulk of their time, the bulk of the minutes tomorrow will be 6 basketball players. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing for South Carolina? Because if Audie Crooks and Addie Brown are playing wonderful basketball against us, not in foul trouble, doing what they want to, like I said before, Crooks and Brown averaged 34 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. The good thing for us is that we have Watkins, we have Ashlyn Watkins, we have Sania Feagin, and we have Chloe Kitts. Of those, we have to use our post defense because all 3 of those players can play very good post defense. Watkins and Chloe are exceptional in post defense. They got to play ball tomorrow on defense. They got to contain those players. And I don't want to see a platoon type situation where we're constantly, bringing players in and taking players out and blah, 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 blah. I don't want to see that tomorrow. I don't want to see that tomorrow. I want to see Chloe, Watkins, and Feagin guard those 2 players throughout the game. I want to see that full rotation. I want them to get lathered up. I want some continuity. And tomorrow, I do. I don't want to see Chloe playing 14 minutes tomorrow. I don't want to see Sania Feagin playing 16 minutes tomorrow. I want to see Watkins play 30 minutes like she played against UCLA. I want to see Chloe with 25 to 28 minutes. I want to see Feagin. Feagin's our starting center. I want to see Feagin get 25 to 30 minutes tomorrow. Let's see how good she is. Give her the full slate of minutes. And let's see. Because eventually, we got to find out what we got. Feagin's averaging 16 minutes per game. But she's starting. I have to see more. I'm not jumping up and down. I'm just not. And with Iowa State is not a good offensive rebounding team. Matter of fact, they are a bad offensive rebounding team. They are 282nd. 282nd in the country in terms of offensive rebounds. So Chloe, who's averaging 5 defensive rebounds a game, Watkins, who's averaging 4 rebounds a game, Raven Johnson, who's averaging 4 defensive rebounds a game, they need to gobble up these rebounds. This could be a game where Chloe Kitts gets 7 or 8 defensive rebounds, get 4 or 5 offensive rebounds, and you turn around, you see Chloe at the end of the game, if she gets the minutes, with 13, 14 rebounds. This is the game. This is the game that Watkins, who's averaging 4 defensive rebounds a game, can get 12 to 13 rebounds overall. Raven Johnson's averaging 4 defensive rebounds, a little over 5 rebounds per basketball game. If she gets the minutes and she stays on the floor, she can do much better than that on the defensive end. But Raven's problem right now is not on the defensive end whatsoever. It's not about the rebound. It's not about defensive rating. It's not about any of those things. It's not about steals, because she averages over 2 steals per basketball game. Raven's issue right now is offense. But defensive rebounding is going to be big for us tomorrow, y'all. It's going to be big for us tomorrow. And it's a key. It's real talk. It's a key to victory for us. Dawn Staley announced that the starting lineup going to remain the same. There's been a lot of Twitter stuff. There's been a lot of Instagram stuff, TikTok stuff, YouTube stuff, all the different social medias talking about there need to be a lineup change. And I'm one of them too, who say there should be a lineup change. But Dawn is sticking to her gun. She's sticking to her seniors. She's sticking to the players that got her to the dance, and she's gonna rock with them. So if Dawn's gonna rock with them and this is our 7th game, that's what we're gonna roll with. But I'm not concerned about Tahina Pow whatsoever. I'm not concerned about Chloe whatsoever. The combination of Raven, Bree, and Feagin has underperformed this season. This was supposed to be a step up from last year with those 3 players. Last year, those 3 players averaged 24 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists per game. And it was a key component of us becoming the 3-time national champions. Those 3 players played a combined 58% of the minutes played for our basketball team. This season, there has been regression for those 3 players. Went from 24 points to 15 points. Went from 12 rebounds, went up a little bit, got 13 rebounds. Assists total went from 7 to 5, and currently are playing about 54% of the minutes for this basketball team. This is our starting 3. This is 3/5 of our starting lineup who are underperforming through 6 basketball games. It has to improve. Hopefully tomorrow is a day that it does improve. But we've been on slow starts, and we've lamented that fact over and over and over again. The slow starts. Tomorrow we play in Florida. I saw the stuff on Instagram, the wheels up, ladies on the plane. It's time to do work. And those 3 players, those seniors, those key recruits in the class of 2021 has to perform like it. They have to step up. They were ranked number 2. You know, Raven ranked number 2, Bree ranked 13th, and Bree was ranked 14th, Feagin ranked 4th. They got to step up and show who they are. Another key thing for tomorrow is more MiLaysia Fulwiley. Please, baby, please. More MiLaysia, lay with the butter Fulwiley. Fulwiley is our third leading scorer. Let's begin with that. A leading scorer is Tahina Papau. Our third leading scorer is MiLaysia Fulwiley. Our second leading scorer is Chloe Kitts. Fulwiley is averaging 17 minutes per game. 17 minutes per basketball game. 11 points. Averaging 9 attempts per game. 11 points, 9 attempts per game, shooting 44% from the field, 33% from 3. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. This is MiLaysia Fulwiley, 17 minutes a game. We'll talk about the UCLA game in a second, but let's go backwards, okay? North Carolina State played 18 minutes, had 18 points. That sounds pretty good to me. Coppin State, 25 minutes, 23 points. That sounds pretty good to me. East Carolina, she didn't shoot the ball well. Played 22 minutes, still got 12 points. That still sounds good, right? I'm tripping because we have the UCLA game that we saw where she only played 3 minutes. 3 minutes in this basketball game. No stats to talk about because it don't matter because she only played 3 minutes and sat the other 37 minutes in this basketball game. By now, most of you have seen the clips of on social media, someone filming, interaction or lack thereof on the bench, MiLaysia Fulwiley. Here's the thing, y'all. The thing is that MiLaysia Fulwiley is our best scorer of the basketball on this team. She's not our best shooter. She's not our best player. But she is the best scorer of the basketball on this basketball team. There's some folks who might say that MiLaysia Fulwiley is the best scorer of the basketball in our conference. But if she is not in the game, how can she score the basketball? She can't do it. You cannot tell me, say to me, preach to me that MiLaysia Fulwiley would not have helped us against UCLA. There's no way in the world that is true. No way. But she played 3 minutes. Please play MiLaysia Fulwiley. She is such a key component on this basketball team. If she's scoring that much, she's not going to get everything right, y'all. She's not a perfect player. Nobody is. She ain't going to do everything right. She's not going to play Dawn's offense the way she wants it done to perfection. But she can put the ball in the hoop. And right now, our offensive rating ain't great. Our 2-point percentage ain't great. We need to score the basketball. We didn't score a lot against UCLA. Y'all watched the game. If we having so many slow starts scoring the basketball, you got the best scorer in the SEC sitting on the bench. I don't know. Somebody got to explain to me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. We got to play Carolina defense, y'all. And we got to play the Carolina defense that's been going on for 5 to 10 years. And this ain't because of Camila Cardoza going to the W. We ain't playing Carolina defense. Our defense is above average, But above average ain't good for us. We are currently 66 in the country in defensive rating. By Carolina standards, that is pathetic. That is terrible. That is horrible. We are 67th in field goal percentage allowed. No. That ain't what South Carolina does. What the hell? We don't do that. In terms of guarding the three, we are 312 guarding the three-point line. All those stats, all those numbers are the worst they have been. I just went 7 years back. 7 in the last 7 years. We are not going to win a championship playing that way. We are not going to go far in the tournament playing that way. This team is led by the defense. The imprint is the defense, and it has to be that way. It was uncomfortable watching the UCLA game. I felt beside myself. Didn't feel good. Didn't feel good at all. I think Vegas got this game being, South Carolina with a favored by 11, 12 points. I could see that. I could see us being favored by 11 or 12 points. I'm not betting on this game tomorrow. I'm not, because I don't know what's the rotation. I don't know what's the lineups. And if it's unknowns, I don't mess with it. I believe that Watkins, Chloe, and Feagin are going to neutralize Addie and Audie. I don't believe they're going to stop them. I believe we're going to neutralize them. And neutralizing those three players is holding them down to about 26. Those two players, I should say, holding them down to 26 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. If we do that, we have a good chance of winning this basketball game, because they are going to take the most shots. Those two players are going to take the most shots in this game. If we limit them, or one of those players get in foul trouble, we will win handily. But Watkins got to show that she's one of the best defenders in the country. Feagin got to continue to play good defense. Chloe got to continue to play good defense. I believe that Bree, Raven, and Feagin are going to play better tomorrow. I do. I think they're going to get more closer to what they put together last year for the duration of the season, and it's going to be much needed. If we get those three players to play, or to looking at the stat line, when we see like a 19 points, 16 rebounds, and about 6 or 7 assists, I think we got a good chance of winning this basketball game. That means that they put in some production while playing the minutes that they play. I think they're going to play well tomorrow. I think that MiLaysia Fulwiley has to play at least 18 minutes in this game in order for us to win. At least. MiLaysia Fulwiley ain't playing much. I don't believe we're going to win. I said it. I think she means that much to this team in terms of scoring. I do. She was the 13th overall recruit for a reason last season. She has to play in order for us to win tomorrow against a top 15 team. That's the only way I see it. If Crooks and Brown, if Audie and Addie play their average, if they get their average numbers, what they're averaging right now, or better, there's a good possibility we're going to lose this basketball game tomorrow. If we turn on the box score and you see that Crooks got 22 points and 8 rebounds, and Audie got 19 points and 9 rebounds, then we got a problem, because they dominated this game. And the post players who I think are excellent just got whooped. But if we hold them down like I think we are, then we're in a good situation. if Ryan, their 5'11" point guard, we look at the box score and she got 7, 8, 9 assists, I think we have lost that basketball game. If she gets, matter of fact, I'm going to say this right here. If Ryan gets 8 assists in this game, I believe we lost. Because I believe if she gets 8, that amount of assists, I believe that Crooks is having a really good game. I believe that she is rolling. Because there's a lot of easy touches. We feed into the basket, Crooks turning around, and she's scoring. She's 6'3", very strong, very big, and she can maneuver around the basket. That is a key stat that I'm just thinking about right now. That's something we got to control. We got to control her. We got to make it difficult for her to get the ball in to Crooks. Deny the ball, deny the basket, do everything that you can to prevent her from getting the basketball. But I think we got the shot. The combination of Bree, Raven, and Feagin, 3 of our starters, do not play up to their capability tomorrow. In terms of what they did last season over their average, and they have a subpar game, similar to that 3 combination of what's been going on so far through 6 basketball games, there's a good chance we're going to lose. I'm not even saying what we need to do to win necessarily. I'm saying what we need to do not to lose. Because it's up to Carolina. It's up to Carolina to play 4 quarters or at least 3 quarters of Carolina basketball. I wouldn't be upset with 2 quarters of Carolina basketball against a good, really good basketball team. Because on the horizon, yeah, we got Purdue on Saturday. I ain't thinking about no Purdue right now. Yeah, we got TCU, who is ranked and undefeated and playing very good after Purdue. I'm not thinking about that. Then we got Duke. We got 3 out of the next 4 basketball games are all ranked teams. And it's going to say a whole lot about the University of South Carolina women's basketball team, the 3-time national champions. But it starts tomorrow at 1:30 afternoon. Tomorrow is big for Carolina fans because we spoil and we're not used to losing or not playing well. We got to get that bad taste out of our mouth, and the best time to get the bad taste out of our mouth is on Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day. I see y'all tomorrow after this game. And hopefully, I will have some sweet tea. Hopefully, I will have some pig feet to celebrate and a shot to chase it down. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring the gospel Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now rocking with the best. And since you are rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go.